Welcome to the creating objects part of this tutorial. To create an object, you must click this circular button up here. Once clicked, your object is created. Now you need to name the object by starting with obj, and that stands for object, and then underscore, and then whatever that object is. For example, now that we have the sprite wall, we can make the object wall. Now we load the sprite. The sprite is basically just the image and the parameters of the object, and we load sprite into the wall, into the object wall, and then we make the object wall solid because we want a solid wall. You can forget about all this for now. First, we're just going to create the wall. After that, we're going to create the apple sprite. So as you know previously, you make a sprite and call it what you want, then load the image, then click OK, and there is your sprite. And now we want to make the object apple. And we name the object here apple, and we make that solid as well. Now this object apple needs to have some characteristics. These actions are defined by events. Here I can add an event called create, and this means that on creation the object will do something. I can now select the move action and drag it onto the actions list. This actions list is all the actions that are performed when the object is created. Now I can click all these arrows and set the speed to 8. The speed, as the number here increases, the speed of the object increases in the game. And by clicking all these arrows, I've said that the object once created can move in any direction. Now I'm going to add another event called collision with the object wall. This means that on collision with the object wall, which we've previously created, an action will occur. For this game that I'm designing, it will be the bounce action. This means that when it hits an object, or when it hits the object wall, it will bounce. Now we can add another event. This is the left button click event. This means that when I click with the left mouse button on the object, the actions in the following list will occur. Now the actions are jump to a random location. This means that when I click on the object, it will jump to a random location in the area of the game. Now we also want them to have a score when they click on the object. So you go to the score tab, then choose set score, and then you set the score to 50. But we want them to have their score added by 50 every single time, so you click relative. Relative basically means that if your score is previously 150, it will the new score will be 50 relative to 150, which means it will just add 50. So the new score would be 200. Now a finalized object is created. It will start moving in a direction of these arrows. When colliding with the object wall, it will bounce. And when clicked on, it will jump to a random location and increase the score by 50. Now we need to put in the sprite, which we've created earlier, called Sprite Apple. And now we can click OK. Now you see we have object wall and object apple.